Yeah, so the story is a short comedy drama about a reporter who's sent from the East Coast in Sydney up to the remote town Alice Springs, which is where we're from, to do some journalistic reporting on some social events that are happening in the town. So the town's going through a bit of a rough patch, some social disorder. This is inspired by true events that happen, but it's all a fictional, fun story. And it follows the journey of the sensationalist reporter coming in, having a preconceived idea, wanting to, get a quick scoop, use the town for her advantage in her career, and then leave the damage behind. But she has a different arc and a different story, so she gets to know the people and gets to know the town and see that there's two sides to the story.
The audience was really key, apart from character, I guess. We wanted to really nail the character and then really have the audience take away a feeling of hope and optimism and feeling connected, rather than, the topic can at times make people feel really lonely or isolated. So that was our main goal, was to just bring an audience together and through humour and touch on sensitive subjects with a really sensitive but humorous and light way.
Yeah, it's very, very important in this particular story. So the name of the town is in the title of the film. And really the town is actually a character, and it's about portraying that character in an accurate way. Not always positive, it can be a bit ugly, a bit pretty, but just something accurate. So yeah, place really informed the entire story for us. So this was a very good discussion to be part of.
A lot of kind words. No, it's, I mean, we've worked together for 10+ years now, and on much smaller projects and on bigger other people's productions. So we've also been lucky to see, I mean, it's not that common to see it in Alice Springs, where people come and collaborate in that way. So I guess we're figuring it out for ourselves, and then understanding where your weaknesses and strengths are and giving over that control to the other person and trust. And I think a big thing is really trusting each other and understanding the material. And so when Damon, for this story in particular, he wrote this story, we spoke a lot about it. I did my best to understand how he wanted this character to be portrayed and this story to be told, and before we even went into pre-production, to really be on the same page of this is how we want audiences to feel, and when it gets stressful we can support each other. And so it's been, it's really good.
Yeah, I can echo exactly what Emma said. It's probably just the first audience is Emma when it comes to the writing, and if I can make her laugh or have a tear or like a character or something like that, that's the first test, the first win. And then of course she comes back at me with a ton of great feedback, great edits, things evolve from there. So yeah, it's actually a really organic process, and we're very lucky to have each other. But I think anyone who wants to make films can do the same with someone in their life. Just make that person laugh, or make that person understand or feel or cry or ask a question. That's probably going to be what resonates further down the line. For me personally, it's very nice to be sort of looked at as part of the Pacific. I don't think for us in the middle of Australia in particular, we're right in the desert there, that it's something we always have felt, as an identity, and it really is. And it's actually a real pleasure to be seen in that way and be able to share our stories with the Pacific. Really interestingly, there's so much crossover from where we're from in particular. So we are from the smallest state in Australia in population. We do have a high Indigenous population. We have just very many similarities. So coming here with an open mind and already in 24 hours sort of feeling a kinship and part of something is, yeah, it's been amazing. In terms of what we can leave, we think, you know, we're doing our best to tell our stories, and we just hope that that can inspire people to tell their stories, and we really, really want to hear those stories back. So that's what we hope to leave, and that's what we hope to get back.
Yeah, same. I think it's been, even though we've only been here, what, 24 hours, it just feels, from the moment we got off the plane, it was like, oh, I feel so comfortable in a place that I've never been to, and it felt really familiar, and it has been so welcoming and warm, and that's, I think, allows you to be a bit more vulnerable and to, you know, having these kind of discussions and meeting other filmmakers and artists is just, it's so inspiring for us to know that there's so much talent out there that just really needs a platform at the end of the day, and if they can get that platform, there's just really important and really valuable stories to be told and shared. So yeah, if we can be a part of that in some way, it's pretty special for us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us. Pleasure.
Yeah.
Beautiful country.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.